All right, now we've got here's the one from Jeff. Here's the 3-star from Jeff that we were looking for. Here we go. This guy always gets like 6 stars every war, I swear to God. All right, so he's going to drop 2 loons. It's going to pull the entire CC. Well, I mean, not the entire thing. Now he's going to get the entire thing. Takes out, oh, what was that? I don't know. It was an archer tower. Takes out an archer tower. Well played. Getting 1 of 7 down. Always a good thing. Anchoring a CC all the way to the right. I'm betting he's going to use his heroes to maybe eliminate the CC. He doesn't have a lightning. Well, there's the golem. Yep, there's his queen. And he's going to come in from this east side, and he's going to hopefully get one of these air defenses as well as the queen. There she is. And he'll probably eliminate one of these archer towers as well. 5 archer towers left after that. All right, take out that balloon. God, we hate balloons. Get rid of it. Nice. Well played, Jeff. Well played. Enrage on the king. He uses that enrage on the king before the Inferno Tower gets on range of it, so the Inferno Tower has a chance to get the barbarians before the king. Unfortunately, it didn't work out as fast as he'd wanted it to, but it's going to give his queen just enough life to take out this air defense. Just enough time to get lock on target for that. So that was the right move, right choice. Still 3 air defenses up, but he does have 2 lava hounds to tank through this. And with the correct placement on these loons, with his 3 rages and freezes, it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough to take out this base. Notice how he's kind of saving a few loons for these back end archer towers to make sure that as these loons are finishing up on these cannons, that those don't get taken out. So that's one thing to note. You're not spamming all of your balloons on most of these attacks. You're kind of saving a few for those back end defenses that you're not taking out initially. Minions down last, and it's gonna be enough for him to take out this this Town Hall 10. Does a nice job with it. Plenty of loons left. Only 1 archer tower in the south end, and this wizard tower could have been pretty bad on these balloons, but it ended up working out for him. It was actually pretty close. If that wizard tower would have finished those loons and the wizard tower would have stayed up, it would have been really difficult for his minions to finish it off. It would have been a nightmare. That would have been the end of it. The 1 wizard tower. But as you can see, 1 balloon to spare. So well played, Jeff. Well played, sir. All right, so now we have Elwyn Bros easy. Here we go. We're still climbing up the ladder. A lot of 3 stars this war. We did a really good job. Our average destruction on this war was like 93%. Pulls the CC with giants. Pretty sure all these guys had like the exact same troops in all their clan castles. Which, I don't know. I feel like clan castle is a little bit kind of similar to base design. I think that not all your clan castles should be exactly the same. That should be a little bit different. Like if you had 1 base design, it was a good base design, don't get me wrong, but if they figured out how to 3-star it, it's not good. Not good for your clan. Because they're just going to say the same strategy against all your bases, so you want to kind of change up the clan castle too a little bit. It's not don't always have the same thing in there. Alright, so he's got his wizards, kind of creating a path for his golem, and so when he drops his heroes and pekkas, they're going to go right where he wants them to, and he's then going to further direct them with a jump spell. You gotta be really careful when you're using those wall breakers with those wizard towers along the wall. And you really have to make sure that that wizard tower is not going to be cleaving down your wall breakers at the same time. So there's a jump spell right into the core. Looking at this stack right now, it doesn't look like it would be a 3-star. Like everything just clumped up into the center, all those wizards along the side. But he gets it. This does end up turning into a 3-star. It just doesn't look like it would be. Good decision on the freeze there, keeping some of his wizards on the eastern side alive. It was a good decision. It's going to help him clear that expo a little bit faster. Now some of his wizards are going to take the hit. But he ends up getting that Inferno Tower down, keeping a few of his wizards alive, which is, you need every little extra bit of wizards when you're doing these go wipes to really get a 3-star. And his queen actually pathed pretty well, clearing up the top side. I think that worked out really well for him. If his queen wouldn't have gone topside, I don't really know how this would have panned out for him. That archer tower and other things would have done a number on the rest of his raid. I mean, in general, it's good to have your king and queen work with each other to synergize, to go through a base, but sometimes you want them to kind of go do their own thing, and it ended up working out well for him. He's got 42 seconds left to clear through the rest of the space. Times 4 this. He ends up getting it. Not exactly sure how much time he had left on this, but it was a long attack. I'm sure it was pretty close. So well played by Alwyn BroZZ. Alright, so this is on number 7. This is also by XY. He got 6 stars this war. Getting close to a maxed base now. And so what he does is he gets his king down. His idea is to take out this queen. He really wants this queen down. He wants to take out the queen. He still doesn't take out the queen even. And so almost just like wastes his king. The start of this attack did not go as planned for him. And this is where a lot of our players do a really good job of improvising. Like we spend a lot of time planning some of these attacks. A lot of time. And not every attack's going to go the way that you plan it. Even if you saw someone do something and you try to replicate it, you're always going to run into your own little errors, you know, just simply placing a troop one tile too far to the left or one tile too far to the top could result in the most, like, just the biggest changes. And this is the coolest part. Look at this queen just rocking these balloons one after another. God, we hate balloons. Yes, mess them up. And his queen takes out this archer tower. And I don't think this queen does much else. So he takes out the CC, comes from the top. There's a lava hounds. He actually does quad Lunian on this one, or quad lava hounds. So there's 2 of them. There's the balloons, and I don't know where he deploys the last 2. And so he comes from the bottom with the last 2. Does 4 different deployment locations with lava hounds and balloons. So you can do that, and it can work. And those balloons up top didn't take any heat. Look at all the balloons left over on this attack. And his king didn't even kill the queen. His queen only lured the CC. So, I mean, a lot of times with these air attacks, you're using your heroes initially to pull CC, possibly eliminate queen, take out an air defense. Because really, I mean, heroes, if you were to use these like from the top or bottom, they're getting stuck on walls. They're usually not even benefiting from the rage. Got to give our heroes wings. Look at all the balloons left over on this attack. My God. So, yeah, another great example of how much room there is for improvement with these attacks. All right, and this is going to be the last 3-star from this war against Berlin Alliance. It's going to put us at 69 versus 11. Take that. And this is Geely he also got 6 stars as well. God damn, we'll rock these guys. So he's going to start with the Golem hero combination here. He's going to take out easy access to an air defense. This base was screaming, 3-star me, please, with your air troops. That's what this base was yelling. I think his queen ends up taking out these balloons one by one as well. Honestly, can't remember. Yep, just one-shotting him with the queen's ability. And his king barely takes out this air defense and... Oh, I'm going to cough. And the queen. Couldn't have had a better start. Sacrifices his king, single-handedly takes out that queen and air defense, and he didn't really have to worry about the AI of the king going too far to the west or east, because the king will go and rock that queen. He's basically saw, oh look, the enemy's queen, I'm gonna go fuck her. And he does. He did it hard. He got her. But she's like a praying mantis and she got him back, but it doesn't even matter. The king's not gonna do anything for us in the rest of this raid anyways. If he can take out a queen, done. That is way better than anything else. And this was a big thing. I didn't really mention until now, but he had a single target Inferno here. Notice he dropped 2 lava hounds from the southwest side, supplementing his balloons. And then when these air defenses went down, they went all the way to the eastern side. And he did that so that single target Inferno tower wouldn't just rip apart on this air defense. And so it allowed his lava hounds to last a little bit longer. So that was a good call on his part for deploying both of his hounds on the southwestern side rather than coming in from the southeast. And he had a good heal placement here. Kind of just knew the way that how his troops were going to path, and this was going to be the last area that his balloons were going to go to. Since there was a wizard tower there and an archer tower, he actually decided to bring a heal. He still has a lightning left over. This is the second time this war where we have one of our 3-stars have a spell left over, showing the power of these attacks. I am predicting that in some way, shape, or form, air attacks will definitely be seeing adjustments, or they'll release a higher level air defense or something, because this is out of control. Out of control compared to how much easier it is to 3-star bases with these air attacks compared to ground attacks right now, depending on the base design, of course. But that's it for Reddit Troopers versus Berlin Alliance. We'll be doing these videos every war recap on the 3-stars, as far as how we the ones that we get. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and we'll see you guys on our next war in a couple days.